Hi and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with the Dahlia update. They're growing in very different stages. Here you see a variation. This one is so big, and then we have very tiny ones. And here I have 4 beds that they're going into right now. I have 3 more beds for dahlias. Here I'm using the pallet sides as raised beds. It's very simple. Just put them down and fill them. Here I have potato towers with potatoes because I had strawberries in them, but they died during the winter time. So then I was thinking, well, I can try with potatoes this year. I'm now putting in some support for the dahlias. I have this black fence, we call it posts. They are like a metal with coating. I feel like they look like, or they call like rhubarb or something like that. But since they are fence posts, they have these plastic heads. So I was thinking to create like a square or diamond pattern with Hawaiian. I see that you can buy like a diamond shape twine net, but they cost a lot. So I felt like I can maybe do one myself to help to support them. And I will be planting 6 of them and do like a zigzag, like one there, so they will support each other that way. I had 5 dahlias last year, but I feel like they don't get so bushy. They stay more narrow, most of them. So I feel like I can do 6. Because here in Sweden, we are living in zone 4 in Sweden. Here zone 1 is the warmest. I think we're up to like zone 8 or 9. They're very cold, but I'm in zone 4. We have a very short season. So I feel like also because of that they don't grow bigger. But last year I had dahlias until middle of October when a hard frost came and took them. I have topped 2 beds with this cow compost. This one will go into these 2 beds. Here you can see I have prepped all 4 beds with cow compost, cow manure compost. I had dahlias here last year, and two on this side. I can show you a photo from last year. I had these 4 as a square. But it was more pretty to have a row and easier to access the raised beds. I will not plant because we have a heat wave here in Sweden, in my town. Very early, it's May now, and we have today 23 Celsius. I know that it's not a heat wave for many places, but it is for us. In May we typically have maybe 18 Celsius, and on Saturday and Sunday it will be 27. And I now have to water these 2 times a day. So I feel like they are more happier to come into a bigger space of soil and moisture. Next Monday the heat will go down. We will have like 18 and 19 during the day and maybe 11, 12 during the nights. It looks like we are frost free. Here we have to wait until like beginning of June, because we can have those nights called iron nights, when it suddenly just drops to frost. But I have seen the forecast for coming 21 days and 10 days and they show nothing, so hopefully it is like that, because these can't wait any longer. If we get a warning, I might come out here with garden cloth and save them if something happens. But it feels like we had the last cold on, I think it was like 8th of May, we had snow. So I felt like that was the final day of cold spring. So yeah, so that was funny. We had on like 8th of May we had snow and like 2 degrees Celsius. The Wednesday after we had 27 degrees Celsius. Like for us here in the Nordic, that is hot. And imagine like on Wednesday a week before we were in light winter clothes, and then the week after we are in summer clothes. That's a big, huge change. You can see I have 2 polytunnels. This one I had last year. This one is new for this year. I also have a greenhouse there. So you see I have started to make something with the twine. You see how it goes. I think I want to plant them and then see how I do the rest. So I have placed 6 dahlias. Here I have red, white and orange. You can see how big difference they have in growth. Like this one is called Boom Boom White. Sorry, this one is called Opportunity. I also have the Boom Boom Boom. I mean, they are similar, big. And this plant is also very big. These both get like 5'7", 170 centimeters or so. So I was thinking to have Boom Boom White here, because it looks like a white manoa. But the Dahlia Opportunity can also be in here. We'll see what I do. So this is white. This one is called Danik and is red. Then we have here Graceland. These 2 are from last year. I managed to overwinter them. But the other 4 are new for this year. But I had this one called Fleur last year, but I didn't manage to overwinter it. But I love it, so I got it again. It's a huge dinner plate, a white dahlia. I have a photo of it from last year. Here it is. Then here we have a red called Red Fubuki. And there we have a dark red called Manoa. But I think I will not plant these two because they are so small. I do have snails in here and slugs. I feel like they're a little bit too small. You can see how small they are. This one just woke up like a few weeks ago and it's very slow to grow. So I think I can have them in pots still to protect them. But these 4 I will plant because they are huge. Especially Boom 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 like wants water all day now. But you can see how thick this stem is. It's very thick and strong. I did top it, and it's already putting on 2 more stems. And you know, it will be, how tall is that pot? Maybe 20 centimeters, so it will come down a little bit more. But now I will lay out the rest, and then we'll see how I plant. If they are smaller, I will save them for another day, so they can grow a little bit more, I think, to protect them. It's a new day, and yesterday I did plant 4 of the dahlias in this bed. I think these 2 I will just keep in the pots here till they get a little bit bigger. They are very small yet. Still. So the 4 I did plant here, this is Graceland Danique. Here I did choose the Opportunity. This is Red Fubuki, Floral, and Manoa. So here I have the next raised bed. Here I have like sunrise colors. They're like corals and orange. So I have done a collage of the blooms on the different apps and computer to see the colors match, but I did change it a little bit. So this bed I want to have, this one is Pen Hill Watermelon. That is the Boom Boom White. These 3 becomes, it said on the page today, they can be 170 centimeters, about 5'7". It says on the tags that they be about 120 centimeters, but they say they can get a lot bigger. I feel like it's good to have them together here, the tallest ones, because this one is white. I want to have that one in this bed. I feel like it's good to have the tallest together, and it's good maybe to have a white in all of these corals and orange and pinks. Here I think I can plant them all. They are quite big. This one I have Cornell Bronze, but it has a nice stem. And this is Joey Nikki. This is called Café de Paris. That is Dahlia Cabana Banana. So you see they are like orange, pinks. I also did choose this one here. It says it's like a purple, coral, yellow. So I feel like they are sunset flowers.